I got text messages in my old phone, and my daughter texting me like, "Daddy, she treat me like this, she treat me like that." You know what I mean? She be trying to kill my daughter's ego. Like, you know, I seen her one time when I was in Myrtle Beach. I was down there visiting. Just been at the ball with my friends. I'm shooting pool, and she walking there. I'm like, yo, you got on Jordans, your hair all nice and shit. Like, damn, I work too hard. You know what I mean? I do too much for my kids. Cause I usually go see them at school. You know, visit, go eat lunch with them every time I'm there. And stuff like that. And I'm like, damn, you have my daughter looking like she's from the fucking projects. Like, where's all the clothes and shit I buy? And her mom said one time, like, she sent the clothes over for the kids to go to school, and the clothes was so fucked up. She tell her, she didn't even send my daughter to school. Like, I'm not sending her to school in this. Like, I know damn well that damn boy be buying all that shit for them kids and stuff, and you sending that girl like that. She don't even pick out the kids' clothes. The kids pick out their own clothes. She treat my oldest one like she a maid, because the older one always been on my side because she was old enough to see what was going on. Before we separated or whatever. I was always the one in the house and going to she never went to a PTO meetings and none of that. I did all that. The chaperones on the trip, it was always me. You know, everything was always me.
So when y'all was together 12 years, lived together?
Yeah. But ever since she got with her damn fiance, this little clown dude, you know what I mean? And the thing about it is, like, in the beginning, I told her, like, yo, so this guy gonna be around my kids, let me meet him, you know what I mean? Let us sit down and talk. She would not do that. You know what I mean? I tell her it's a respect thing, you know what I mean? I ain't got no problem with you being with the guy or whatever, but you know what I mean? He a little hustling dude, so I tell him don't have that stuff around my kids, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know, I hate to hear that too. Because if you was to say nothing, or I don't give a fuck, because that you not caring is the language they understand. Their ears don't hear love. Their ears hear bullshit and deception. You cannot talk to a woman respectfully when y'all break up. It's verbal cancer. I found out the hard way. When my child's mom and dad broke up, I gave her a house and a car. I said, you're the only woman in history that got a house and a car and was only a girlfriend. You was only a girlfriend. And it didn't matter. She wanted to invoke how this thing was going to work out. She said, nope, fuck shit is what it is, and I will invoke it. I got to tell my friends that this is the way it's going to be. And whenever great gets attacked, as you finding out now, bruh, you're as a man, we're logical. Don't sit down there and invest too much time in that. Don't do it. Don't do it. Take evasive action.
I was losing sleep behind that shit, man.
Say that again.
I said I was losing sleep behind this shit.
Of course you was. Of course you was. Of course you are. You know. You and your woman now, y'all, you think y'all gonna have any children?
Yeah, she want one bad.
All right. The reason why I was asked, because you was talking about custody, and when it comes to custody, I always tell individuals, don't mix the two worlds up.
Yeah.
You got a woman, you got a thing going, you got harmony in your house. Your daughter gonna get there. No offense, but then one day when she's gonna get mad and start acting, puts us in strife. Every time a child, one thing I know about a child, bruh, and this is just me. My daughter lived with me for 2 years. 2 years. I would periodically tell her, you want to call your mom? Nope. But she was catering to me, pampering to me. She thought that I didn't want her, didn't mean it. I asked her, so I meant it. One day we get a knock on the door. It's the cops. The child got to go back with the mom. Blah, 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 blah. I asked my daughter, you want to go back with your mom? She didn't say anything, bro. She just started crying. That meant, yes, I do. And I learned from that situation right there, men were not designed to have children. We're not. We're not nurturers. Women are. You can go get, you said you was going to go get your CDL. How would you have been a father with a CDL? You're in the truck. You would have been over the road. That's the job of the woman. My brother taught me this. When I got custody of my daughter, that was the last time my brother ever dropped some shit on me like a big brother. When my brother was talking to me, I felt I was 31, 32. He had me feeling like I was 5 years old. And I said, damn. He said, well, what the fuck? Well, fuck, nah, man, you ain't supposed to do that shit. What the hell you doing? I said, what do you mean? Man, you ain't supposed to get custody of your kid, man. You're supposed to be out making it. I was like, wow. Broke that shit down to me in a very, very unique tone. And he was right. And we as men, the wannabe there, we collect a lot of info to support our emotions.
Yeah.
And that is, she got a new man. My daughter want to live with me. No offense to you, I don't know no kid that really want to live with their father. Mothers let them get away with too much shit. They do.
But she don't. She treat the oldest one like shit, but she let the other two do what they want to do.
Well, let me help you understand. My daughter and I had a perfect relationship till her mother started treating her like shit. And what did she do? She did that Stockholm bullshit. Stockholm syndrome shit is where they want to cater to the motherfucker that treating them like shit in hopes that they would then ultimately start treating them nice.
Yeah.
So my daughter, that's what brought my relationship with my daughter and I to an end. Because now my daughter is starting to, I got to show mommy I'm on her team. Remember, women are different than men.
Yeah.
If you a billionaire, you ain't got no bum ass motherfucking niggas for friends. But a woman could be a billionaire and have a fucking bitch for friends with 5 kids by 10 different dudes and they best friends. Men, we ain't like that. We ain't like that. We don't got friends. Huh?
That's exactly how she is. Even when we've been together, her friends, single baby moms, I tell her, you trying to join the team. I'm gonna let you join the team.
Right, but understand, it's a woman thing, and your children, same thing. But a smaller version of it is our allegiance is to mommy. That's how it is. Listen, it hurts. I want to kill myself twice. It hurt me so bad. My mom, I haven't spoken to my mom in 2019. Since 2019. Since 2008. My dad died in 2008. My brother, jealous motherfucker, he jealous because I'm the successful one in the family. So I told my brother when my dad died, I lived out of state. I said, yo, just find out how much everything is, send it to me, I pay for it. Well, I wasn't supposed to say that because I'm the youngest now. Remember, I said that. I'm showing out my big brother now. Damn, little Chris got all the money. Damn, man, he nope. So what he do? He changes up everything like a bitch, like we talking about. Women wanted to do their way. He pull a bitch move. He changes all the funeral arrangements, didn't tell me and my oldest brother. So me and my oldest brother did not go to my dad's funeral. I'm like, dog, what the fuck? You agreed to that. I ain't agreed to none of that. You agreed to that. Everybody knows if a motherfucker say they gonna pay for everything, you keep that motherfucker abreast of everything, right?
Yeah.
You ain't going, no, don't call him. No, if he paying for everything, oh yeah, and we want the blue flowers instead of the red one. Oh no, we want this home. Nope, we want this coffin. It got the little fucking things on the side. If it's on somebody else's dollar,
you'll go all out.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? Now, I said, Mom, could you at least find out, why he did this to us? My mom says, I don't want to get involved. That was 2008. That was 2008, right?
Yeah.
2019, my mom listens to some of my curriculum, curses me out in 2019 under the narrative of, I got nieces and I'm sure they ain't like that. I said, whoa, hold up. So me and my brother been at war for 11 years now. You said you didn't want to get involved.
I'm the youngest of 6, so tell me about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I said, you said you didn't want to get involved. But I say something that may offend your nieces? I said, so when does the love for the child jumps over the sons and go to the nieces? Then it all came to me clear as day. The reason why y'all all boys, I don't give a fuck about y'all. But the Women's Coalition, you said something about your child's mom in a video, and I'm justifying it by my nieces, all women. I said, okay. I haven't spoken to my mom since. Told my brother, if she ever talks to me like that again, I'm gonna curse her ass out like a bitch on the street. If you're not gonna get involved, then don't get involved. You're not gonna, and then here's the deal. I was paying my mom's rent, cell phone, and cable for 3.5 years up until that point. In 2016, when her boyfriend got into a fucking auto accident with a person that didn't have no insurance, I went to Hampton Toyota, brought him a Mazda 3 and shipped it to him. $16,000 and some change, and sent it to him. And you gonna talk to me like I'm a piece of shit?
Yeah, it's crazy.
You being nice, but I get it. So, you know, that's the protocol with how it is with women. And you have a woman in your life. I know you love your daughters. But in order for there to be harmony on a 360-degree spectrum, the woman got to be in on that too. And the mother ain't in on that.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, the stress trickled down. Daughters are not good at stabilizing themselves with their emotions. They're just not. So you would have to move back to Atlanta and come at it an entirely different way to invoke yourself how you want to.
Yeah.
I told thousands of dads in my 20+ year career, you're not an in-home dad. The curriculum that in-home dads go by is different than the curriculum. A not in-home dad is a different curriculum than an in-home dad. We don't get to say goodnight every night. We don't get to go to your room. We don't get none of that. We get the fun family time. Oh yeah, I'm gonna spend the world on, because that's unfortunate that we execute love that way. Because, you know, but for what it's worth, but what it gets down to, more than anything right now, you got to start taking evasive action. Tell your mother to do that letter. Start with the whatchamacallit? I'm thinking about something. I'm thinking about when you put yourself.
You know, just last month they done passed a law saying that you don't have to have your case heard by a magistrate judge anyway. You know.
Yeah, I tell individuals never to deal with them anyway. I'm just thinking about something right now. And she never been to Atlanta, right?
Nah, she never been in my house. I don't think she ever been to Atlanta, to tell you the truth.
Yeah. I would do that. I'd put myself. I would do DoorDash for 2 weeks. Print the 2-week earnings. Go put yourself on child support. They'll be lucky.
Right.
They'll be lucky if they.
Some time anyway.
Yeah, they'll be lucky if they get $40 a week out of you. And that'll be child support. Like I was saying earlier, but I forgot. Women should sue child support. I don't see the just of it. If child support was like $3,000, $3,500 a month, yeah, have at it. But child support is based on a person making money. So let me give you a scenario. All right, let me give you a scenario.
Yeah.
You go to court for child support. You think child support is the big bad monster. How? There's motherfuckers paying $10 a week in the game. So
I've seen it.
Right, of course
I've
you
seen
have.
it, bro.
I seen a dude paying $7 a week. So how is it this big bad monster that everybody is so scared of? How? All you got to do is know how to put yourself in a position. We do it all the time. We go buy a car and we throw a little bit more thousands on our earnings to make sure we get qualified. You know, we go places. Back in the day, I'm 55, man. We go into the drive-through. A couple of people get in the fucking trunk. You know, we some slick motherfuckers. You know, but then when it comes to child support, we being on the up and up. No. Give them what they want. Just make sure. Listen, man, I'm retired military. I was retired military. At that time, I had 2 houses. I was flipping cars and had a hot dog truck. Ask me how I was only paying $259 a week in child support. A month, excuse me. A month.
Yeah.
$83 a week. How was I paying 80-something bucks a week in one of those incomes? One of my incomes, my retirement income alone, it was over $3,000.
Yeah.
Because when it came for them to say how much you make, I gave them a number. That's all. Give them a number. They want a number. Give them a number. Fuck you waiting for? Give them a number. Give them a number. Tell your woman, baby, we got to go into Operation Offense right now. I got to do this, that. I need you to do that. Blah, 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 boom, 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 boom. And you make sure that shit happen. And then you sit down there and don't ever in your life submit another document to child support court in your fucking life.
Gotcha.
Don't do it. If they say submit or something until you get a subpoena, don't send them nothing.